Well, that day, that time is finally here. It's Grey Cup playoff time. Hard to believe, isn't it? The last third of the CFL season saw, of course, the eliminations weeded out. Saskatchewan ended up getting the first place in the West. Of course, Hamilton had the East Division all sewn up. Uh, Edmonton got the last playoff spot remaining with weeks left. So the playoff field is set, and the Grey Cup playoffs kick off in about a few hours, under 12 hours. Um, in the East, Edmonton got the crossover, so they will be in the eastern part of the playoffs. They'll be in the East semifinal, against Montreal. The Alouettes are hosting the playoff game for the first time, and I think it was about 4 years, 5 years. But it's good that Montreal managed to make the playoffs. I kind of said on Twitter that they were like the Browns of the CFL, but they managed to bounce back. Um, and now they could make some noise if everything goes right for them. So they'll host the Edmonton Eskimos, who are a few years removed from winning the Grey Cup. They last won the Grey Cup in 2015 when they beat the Ottawa Red Blacks. And of course, the West semifinal, yeah, Calgary. That's a very it's yeah, Calgary actually finds themselves playing in the division semifinal because the last like 2-3 years they finished first in the West and got a free trip to a home game in the West final, but now they got to play in the West semifinal. It'll be at home, but they got to deal with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, who are kind of on a mission. Winner goes to Regina, and that's right, the Saskatchewan Roughriders, who last won the Grey Cup in 2013. They will host the Western Final next Sunday. The Eastern Final will be in Hamilton, also next Sunday. Of course, Saskatchewan and Hamilton, that was the Grey Cup in 2013. Of course, the Riders won soundly. Um, but yeah, Calgary, Winnipeg, that's going to be interesting. Oh, now Calgary, they're trying to repeat. They are the defending champions. They won the Grey Cup last year, but they finished second in the West behind Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan won some important games late in the season that got them first place. Um, I don't know. Should Calgary should win, but I don't know. Winnipeg. I've seen some division semifinal upsets before. I've been watching Canadian football ever since 2013, so I've seen my share of Grey Cup playoff upsets. So if anyone can pull it off, it is the Bombers. But we'll see how it all plays out. So yeah, that's what pretty much. So yeah, the playoffs uh, picture finally got completed in the final weeks of the season, and now it is playoff time. It's time to crown, well, possibly a new Grey Cup champion, or Calgary might repeat. We don't know. So again, Edmonton is in Montreal for the East game. The West game is Bombers in Calgary against Stampeders. Um, the West final is in Regina. The East final is in Hamilton. All of the playoff for us American fans, all of the Grey Cup playoff games, all five of them, including the Grey Cup, are available on ESPN networks on TV. So that should be fun. So with that, I say enjoy the division semifinals, and I will review them when they end, and I'll also have a review for Week 10 of the NFL season coming up later this week.